Hey everybody, what's going on? This is John here, and I wanted to provide you with this quick video update regarding what's going on in the marketplace right now. I've been out in a couple places to kind of see how things are going in my local neighborhood, and I can tell you that I've seen some businesses that are pivoting to what is the new mindset for consumers, which is probably the top of mind is healthcare and health safety with regard to their products and services. So some of the things that I've been seeing is restaurants that have been doing, instead of like having regular menus like paper or laminated menus, they're providing QR codes that are in the middle of the table or on the side of the table that gives you the opportunity to use your own device to scan that, to see their menu, see their specials, interact with them and things like that. I've also seen little kiosks type of tablets that are on the tables and allow you to communicate with them, and so it gives less interaction with staff. I've also seen other businesses that are doing curbside pickup more and more. They're kind of, if anything, where that may have started, they're also expanding that to have more people outside, creating like tents or just the covered areas for people to kind of pull into and hurry up and pick up stuff. I've seen parking lots change from having regular parking to the first several rows or first several parking spots being just for pickup only, so that way you could be identified. There's a phone number for you to call. I recently took my son to the dentist, and before you could even come in, they want you to call while you're in the parking lot, so that way they can make sure that when you do come in, there's enough space for you to sit with social distancing, so that way you're not, it's not cramped in there. You're taken right in as soon as you sign in, instead of just sitting in the waiting room waiting for you to be taken in. Now you can just wait in the comfort of your own vehicle to do so. So these are all just different examples of how businesses are pivoting to a new mindset in the idea of, hey, how can we make our customers feel a little bit more safe and maybe more and show that we're more health conscious in terms of what's going on. Now, not long from now, we're going to be in flu season, and so kids are coming back to school, and so there's going to be new colds and things like that coming around, and so wherever that we can mitigate the interactions that we have with our customers to make them feel a little bit more comfortable, and acknowledge that's where we want to be. So that was one part. The other part is, if you are making those changes, you want to make sure that you're utilizing your social platforms to disseminate that information as much and as often as you possibly can. Because the way that we have all the different social channels that are out there, all your potential customers could be on different platforms. So you want to make sure that you're disseminating this information. Maybe it's within Instagram, maybe it's within your stories, maybe it's within your LinkedIn updates, maybe it's within groups, maybe it's on Facebook, maybe it's within tweets. Wherever that most of your customers are, or your potential customers are going to be consuming this information, let them know. Because I can tell you from a consumer standpoint, before we go out to go buy something, get service for something or whatever, we're first looking at how safe is this going to be? What's different? What have they done that's different to make me feel more comfortable with either sitting inside, sitting outside, coming in, waiting outside, or being serviced, or picking up a product, viewing a product? Are there viewable options online before I even get in there? How can I really get a good touch or feel for what products maybe I'm going to buy? Or how do I understand how this service is going to be before I have somebody come into my home to do a repair? Are they using foot booties on their feet for their shoes? Are they wearing masks? Is that a standard for them and all of their employees? Do they have gloves? Is that what they do? All of these things are ways that that the businesses could get in front of this to let consumers know that, hey, here's all the different measures that we're creating to make sure that we keep you comfortable and we keep you safe, and we're protecting our employees as well. So take that in mind. If you have a few minutes for you to do that, I would highly recommend that you do that right now. Send out a couple tweets, send out a couple of LinkedIn updates, maybe add a couple of images to coincide with that. Take a couple of screenshots of maybe your workflow, take a couple pictures, even if it's with your phone, of your employees before they go out, of your products and what you're doing differently, and just put that out there, just so that way people understand. Don't just wait for them to call you. And also, for those of you that aren't taking advantage of this, your competitors are doing this. Maybe even your lower competitors are doing this, and they're stepping into the marketplace. And so they get to pick up a lot of this attention, and you're not, even though you've been there longer. So I highly recommend get out there starting right now. As soon as this video is over, get out there and do that. If you've got any questions, let me know. I look forward to hearing from you. See you guys again soon.